Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Control blind playthrough and this is episode 2. And we have just lit our hands on a gun that seems to...
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
That was super cool. See, I'm already improving when it comes to aiming. That cutscene, that was intense. Okay, she automatically... Does she heal automatically? Let's see. Doesn't... Okay, you can install weapon mods. Just gonna go in here. Let's see. Service weapon OOP1 or 00P1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description: paratility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows paratilitarians, fuck, that's hard to say, to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though the criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis blank. Many forms throughout history. Blank. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank, see Dr. Darling presentation 1.1 period 1 for more details. So I have a supernatural gun. So much is expected from director, the responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Yeah, that's the video I watched before. So this gun is mythological, I guess you could say. Perhaps. This instantly...
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Yeah, come on, boy. Trying to lure him out over to my position. Whoa. Easy there. Come on, give me something to aim at. Get effed. So is that all of them? There's a body. Hey. Ha! Didn't think I saw you there. Worth a shot, so to speak. And the way interesting to hear what sounds like cult chanting. Undefined reading. Personal mods. Energy recovery speed plus 21%. Yes. Why not? Let's see. Federal Bureau of Control, confidential, for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected awe in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fires before this and the malfunctioning clothes dry before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find better way to sort the fake awes from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Well, you should have stayed at home base, because this place is lively enough. Something happened when we closed the door? No. And what I was gonna say before is that this reminds me a lot about the SCP, which is a collection of creepypastas. And SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect, if I recall correctly. Because I quite often listen to a podcast where they tell horror stories or creepypastas. And, okay, let's check out these dinner reservations. Oh. Non-official. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambray. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. That is an effed up marriage. If you can't remember your wife's birthday. But anyway, this podcast, they read out all types of creepypastas. And one of the episodes was called Secure, Contain, Protect. And there they read stories from the SCP Foundation. And according to those pastas...
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. And I think the SCP started out with one person writing a creepypasta, almost like, or it was written like an internal security report from the SCP, where they have these weird objects. Am I looking for an altered object here or something? All it says is proceed further into the bureau. And I hear chanting and all the security guards are floating in thin air, so I'm guessing the chanting is gone over here. Let's see. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to go. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Can I get rid of this cocktail table? Well, that's an interesting piece of attire now, isn't it? But I did see a note about urban legends. And that can be quite interesting. Examination of paranormal topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank, in popular culture using blank. Our bureau-made anthology television program. Once seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. Oz that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank. Through two punctures of the blank. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranormal realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. Visitor evaluations. Okay. I will not be reading out. I'm gonna make an executive decision right now that I will not be reading out every scrap of paper I come across. And I want to get rid of this cocktail table. Damn. Ah, finally. We can thin out the trash mobs first. Then we can focus on that guy. And just shoot him to pieces.
Must cleanse control points. Inanimate. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Sure.
Are you still sane? Please, talk to me.
Oh.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Ah.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out. Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm special by definition.
Our janitor let me.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Yes.
Okay. You with me? We did
Absolutely.
push the hiss out.
But I'm gonna take that on in the next episode, and I'm gonna wrap this one up right here. But I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.